here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do I look significantly older wearing this? So I'm wearing, I don't know if you guys can see it. So I'm wearing a trench coat with a, you guys can't see it, it's too freaking far. But I'm wearing a trench coat with a polka dotted blouse underneath. And the reason why I'm wearing this is because you see these polka dots? They match with the color of the jacket. Figured, hey, you know what? I think this looks pretty good. I think the polka dots with the jacket looks kind of nice. But I, does it make me look like a grandma? I don't think I look like a grandma with it on. Let me, let me go and, yeah. Because I'm just sincerely curious because I don't think I don't think, yeah, yeah, I don't think I look like that. Yeah, so it's asymmetrical. So this part over here, this actually goes, off to the side. But is it weird that I'm adding polka dots with this thing? I don't think, I don't know, I guess. Like, I don't think I look, the ground, like, yeah, it looks fine to me. But, I don't know. If you guys see a problem with this, like let me know exactly what it is because I don't like for me the way I see it is that this is a I can't it's really hard to take off a trench coat with one hand. One moment. Yeah. So for me the way I see it it's like okay, so this is just an average blouse. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. So I don't know if you guys can see it. It slants sideways. And then if I put a trench coat over it, I'm wearing black leggings with it. But if I wear trench coat over it, that's what ties it in with this thing. So if I want to stay warm, right, I could just wear my trench coat, and this is that's where the trench coat comes in. And I think it looks pretty cool that way. I think so, but I guess I look really old. I don't think I look really old, but yeah, maybe it does. Mm. Where are you headed? I don't think. Well, I'm not headed anywhere. I'm just going through the closet, so I'm giving away a whole bunch of clothes. But I'm scrutinizing my clothes because I'm scrutinizing my clothes because like I thought about it. Remember how I was doing that stream earlier today? I thought like I want clothes like I can always wear a t-shirt, you know, I can always wear casual clothes, but I rather have my clothes look better when I'm walking out. It takes just as much effort to put on like a crummy jacket than a nicer one. In fact, like this jacket I really like because it looks more refined. It looks more put together than just like a regular sweater of sorts. And yeah, there's something very, very, very magical about trench coats. I love trench coats very, very much. They're not too much, but they're like a elevated up step up. Yeah, so just trying on clothes and seeing how this is. Let me ah, let's see. So you can see what I'm wearing. This is really hard to show off, but this is really just like a dress, and then there's the leggings underneath. Yeah, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it is like a detective coat. It is a detective coat, so I like it a lot. And I've come to this point in my life where I think the best way to be frugal about clothing is have clothes that you can that doesn't look like it's too casual. And here's what I mean by that. If you have clothes that are too casual, you're gonna buy clothes that look more elevated, right? But if you already have clothes that look more elevated and you wear them out, it's like you don't really have to buy another set of clothes. So before I used to buy like t-shirts, I used to buy like casual clothes all the time. And yeah, they're more comfortable, but if you look carefully, you can find clothes almost as comfortable. Not exactly as comfortable, but almost as comfortable. Yes, it might have more form to it. It might like this is really soft. It's not as I'm not gonna say it's not as soft as a cotton t-shirt, but it's definitely not so loose fitting as one. And I like it because it's like when I look at it, I feel like it looks more unique. For clothes, I really like Madewell as a brand personally. I have like a few Madewell pieces, um, and those I feel like is it's good because I can wear into it my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my 60s. Hell, I could probably wear this shirt in my 70s. Assuming I keep the same kind of measurements. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the same measurements, but it's not too tight. I think having like a classic style of sorts, it just like I don't wanna be that kind of person where I chase trends and then let's say when I turn let's say I turn 40, right? Then I'm thinking, oh, I gotta adjust my age, or I need to like buy different clothes because my clothes look too young or something. So, I think my clothes make me look like I'm in my solid 30s for sure. Like solid 30s. I have no problem being 32. I'm absolutely no problem. But, um, it's like you get more bang for your buck. And if you have like higher quality clothes or you take care of your clothes, I don't put my clothes in a dryer. I air dry everything, and it's away from sunlight, then it should last you quite some time. But Madewell clothing for women, you guys can check it out. It's kind of expensive, so I would recommend getting it pre-owned if you can, because you don't like if you're okay with getting like pre-owned clothes or like go to Plato's Closet or Buffalo Exchange or Goodwill or Savers, then yeah, you get really good bang for your buck. Or you can buy it on eBay or Mercari, alternatively. But the tricky thing is you got to know what your size is. So I think for Madewell, I'm an extra small. Um, no, I air dry. I air dry everything. I air dry everything. So, we have a rack. Yeah. You think I look under 30? No, I think I look like I'm 30. Because when I think about like 20s, I think about 20s people wearing more like casual stuff, t-shirt, jeans. But it's hard to say because you got some people in their 20s, of course, dressing more elevated. So for instance, right? You got when I was like a teenager, when I was in my 20s, I'm so used to seeing people like show off their bodies, right? Or let's say for male celebrities, you see them wearing like you see them wearing clothes that look kind of youthful, like something a 30-year-old won't wear. But now, when you look at some male celebrities, like some male pop stars, for instance, like Charlie Puth, Shawn Mendes, they actually wear like dress shirts and they wear dress pants and they actually wear like leather boots and things like that. So I'm kind of surprised, and I think it's a good thing. I rather see people wear like casual, business casual clothing or dress shirts rather than having their pants on the ground. You know what I'm talking about? You guys ever watch American Idol? There's that one guy who sings that song like pants on the ground, something, something, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. I hate guys with wearing pants on the ground, and I will never, I will never, like as a woman, of course, women don't wear pants on the ground, but I don't get it. I don't get why some people they like having really low pants. What's the point of that? Is that supposed to show people like the color of your boxers? Is it supposed to be like some sort of thing where like look at this? I have like the Guinness World Record of like lowest penny to belt, or it could just like I don't know. Like it's very easy to like pants people with their pants are like this low. Like their hip is up here and then the pants are down here. I don't know, but I'm just happy that we don't see that much of a trend. I also know some people they like wearing they like being like really really freaking casual all the time, and I think that if people look a little bit more classy or something, that would be good, for sure. So I'm a big, like I said, I'm a big fan of like wearing things like dress shirts, trench coats, better fabrics. It's yeah, it's great because then you don't have to like look at your closet and then purge it and say like, yeah, I shouldn't be wearing this kind of clothes anymore. Because yeah, it's like a waste of money. I think that there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong if you want to wear, let's say, a tube top or a halter top or something like that if you want to. But I think, yeah, just make sure that you're not doing that because you feel like you got to show off your body. I don't like some people like that. They like hold on to their youth and they feel like a need to show off their assets to show that they still have it. But truly, it's like you can be older and still have that confidence though within you. And I'm working on that personally. Going through all this clothes, it's kind of been eye opening because I have a whole stack of clothes. It's like at first I thought it was really nice, and then I took a look at it. I was like, nah, the sleeves are a little low. Oh, it's cut a little short. Oh my gosh, Erica, this looks kind of weird. So, I need to purge my clothes more often, and then that way, if I want to give away something, hopefully I get to the point where I'm not giving away like 15 items. I'm just giving away like 2 items at a time, right? Like, oh, okay, I did a purge. Oh, I'm just getting rid of 2 items. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm donating a whole bunch of stuff. There's gonna be this little free market thing, so I'm dropping off a lot of stuff over there, and it's mostly gonna be clothes, whatever whatever is extra. And then who knows, maybe I'm gonna fall in the trap of like, oh look, I brought a whole bunch of clothes. Oh look, there's new clothes. Just like take more clothes. I hope I don't do that, but I wouldn't be surprised because it's like I feel like a hermit crab. I like to like I'm like okay, I'm letting go of my clothes. Oh look, there's better clothes over there, and it's just I constantly try to like make my clothes quality better and better and better, and it's a little addicting. It's a little addicting, but it's also nice to see like my clothes are looking a little more fit. And yeah, it's all a process for sure. Um, I do need, oh, I did. Yeah, it's like I know some people have closets like half the size, but I love my clothes. I love having variety. I love having different types of clothes, different colors of clothes, different lengths of clothes. I have a few like crop tops, the ones where they show your belly. I have a few of those because I think of it as like motivation. I wanna like I can fit it. Like don't get me wrong, I can definitely fit it. I just don't have that tonnage, so it's one of those pieces. I'm like, okay, Erica, you should get your body in there, and yeah, I would look at it like, oh, midriff. But I love that idea. So it's not like I feel like so insecure with myself that I feel a need to like show off or anything like that. But I want to know like I got that body that I've been lusting after. But yeah, it's right now because I'm still trying to clear up my chest and clear up my arm, and I'm still feeling a little itchy. Even wearing clothes like this, like I feel a little itchy. So I'm gonna have to take it off in a bit. But yeah, upping my carbs and hopefully this stuff goes away. And when it goes away, maybe I can go back to my clothes, my synthetic clothes, because this is a synthetic, and then of course this has a polyester lining inside. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's a polyester lining. So of course I'm wearing a shirt over it, but if I'm wearing a short sleeve underneath it, it would be rubbing directly against my skin, and that's something that's been on my mind. Yeah. So yeah, I need a red trench coat. What? So I can be like what was it called? What was it like? Carmen Electra? Didn't Carmen Electra have a? Yeah, I might imagine that red trench coat, red hat. That would be pretty cool, actually. I think Carmen Electra. Do you remember what color Carmen Electra's coat was? I think it was red, right? Was it red? Damn it, I don't know. Um, yeah, red. I think red would be pretty freaking cool. As a trench coat, but you gotta like pull it. You gotta pull it off. Like there's some trench coats like colors that I don't think I can pull off well, and as you guys know, like I love my jackets so much. I really should not get a red trench coat for sure. If I have a red trench coat, then that'll be one more jacket. And I tried getting rid of my jackets, and it was very difficult for me because I looked at it and I was like, this jacket looks so good. I only have one of them. Oh wait, I got a longer green jacket and I got a shorter green jacket, and I can't imagine getting rid of them because I know it's like I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna have like Marie Kondo regret for sure, right? I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm like, I have more space, but I wanted my shorter jacket. So, when it's colder, I can wear my jacket. But right now, I'm just chilling out with the trench coat. But I don't really need the trench coat. This trench coat isn't that warm, but it's like, it might look warm, but the wind just kind of goes right through it. Oh, my little man, oh, he's sleeping right now. He had a very long day. The the cat food, the cat food delivery, we get it every 4 weeks. Freaking Oreo was crying for more food, so I've been giving him more food, right? And I didn't realize that because I had like a specific amount of food I was giving him that was perfect for the month, right, with a little bit extra. But because Oreo's very good at crying, he's a pro at crying, you guys. What happened was that Oreo, and well, mostly Oreo, I feel like Oreo ran out of food. So I had to cut it with the regular food today. The old food they used to have, the wellness, well, that one doesn't expire until 2022. It just doesn't really sit well with Oreo. That was the original food Oreo had before this. But yeah, so tomorrow he's gonna have to eat a little wellness with his regular food, his prescription food, and then Monday he gets to have his prescription food, right? So Monday in the morning he might have his the old food, the wellness food, and then later that day he'll have prescription food for the next 3 weeks. And I have to say, Oriole's been screaming for me for food because he's so happy. He's so happy he can eat wellness again. He's like crying for food. If you guys watch the video today, you hear him go, he sounds like I haven't fed him very often, but he wants food constantly today because he loves the taste of wellness versus prescription cat food. And it makes sense. It makes sense. It's not diet food. It's food that has hydrolyzed protein, so it's easier for him to digest. So if Oreo eats regular cat food, and I shouldn't say this, but I'll say it anyway, he ends up getting stomach issues. So I'm not too sure how Oreo's stomach's gonna be today or tomorrow, but I expect I have to change the sheets possibly. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I gave him 50% prescription and 50% his old food, and hopefully his stomach's okay. If not, then that just tells me that that's not good at all for him. But if I'm running low on food because we freaking fed him too much. We fed him too much because he's crying. Then that tells me that, yeah, make sure he never eats regular cat food again, even if yeah. So yeah, we had a few cans lying around that was extra that I had just in case of emergency, in case they ran out of food or in case a delivery was late. And it's not going to happen again because I changed the delivery schedule. Instead of, I think they were, I forgot how much they were getting. But instead of every 4 weeks, I did it every 3 weeks. So there's gonna be a surplus of food at some point, and I'm okay with it. That way Oreo doesn't have to go buy regular food again. Hopefully. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you have dry eyes, it actually manifests itself in puffiness over here. So, so yeah, it does. It's weird because I think what happens is that when you have dry eyes, your eyes get irritated a little, and then it just causes fluid retention around your eyes. So, yeah, that is something that I could think about doing. I haven't gone and used eye drops for my eyes, but I could think about it. Maybe my puffiness will go away. Right now, I'm using like a caffeinated eye cream on my eyes, and I feel like it helps, but yeah, I mean, like my eye bags aren't really that bad, right? I don't think they're that bad. But yeah, I could try eye drops. I do have eye drops lying around, for sure. No, no, I definitely have eye bags. Like depending on the angle, you can see over here. Everybody has eye bags. Almost everybody except my mom. My mom did not have eye bags at all. I was very, very jealous of her. I was like, oh, she doesn't have puffiness. She seriously had no puffiness. Like at some angles, like if you see where the camera is, it looks like it have puffiness over here, and it's just a little. It's like the puffiness is like, yeah, from here to here, and that's okay. I rather deal with eye bags than like not be able to see or something like that. Like yeah, I'd rather have white hairs. Like I have a few white hairs than not have hair. So I feel very, very lucky about that. And I know like some people, for instance, right, they complain about, and I know I'm getting off track, but like some people complain about their age. They say, "Oh, I feel so old because I'm in my 30s." I'm just feeling freaking grateful that I'm 32 years old because some people they never make it to 32. And I think every day is it's like, geez, just if you put it that way, you're like, dang, I made it to 32. Some people die really they die when they're 16 or so, or they die when they're like 10 years old or younger. And yeah, after I thought about it that way, I was like, yeah, Erica, you better you better be thankful of every day. Yeah, so just putting things into that perspective. Look at No Go over here, 27. Watch out. I used to be 27. Eons ago, I used to be 27, and before I knew it, 32 swung around. And now I'm like, oh, dang. Dang. This year I'm going to be 33. In June, I'm going to be 33. Yeah. Jim, by the way, how are you feeling? I haven't been on Discord in a while, but how are you? No, I don't look like I'm 18. I wish I looked like I was 18. If I was 18, man, that would be great. Then I could if I could turn back time, I would do a lot different than 18. First of all, I would get into Bitcoin. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, a lot of people would be like, "Yeah, I would have bought Bitcoin too. I would have told someone to give me a pizza instead of I would mail someone a pizza and then they could send me Bitcoin and you end up with like 100,000 Bitcoin and so. Um. Oh, look at Lewis. Your audience is not going to tell you that the polka dot shirt makes you look like a grandma. I don't think I look like a grandma though. I don't see it. I don't know about you, but you know what? If anybody is Asian here, you guys know how your popo dresses. Like like especially if it's a Chinese grandma, she got the fro going on, and she looks short and stumpy. Like, look, I love my grandma very much. My grandma was like 92 years old. She doesn't wear my grandma doesn't wear polka dots. She wears cheetah print. She actually wears cheetah print. She rocks that cheetah print, and she is so cute. And I don't think you can just say like if anybody wears polka dot, they look like a grandma. Cause yeah, no, I love flower print too. Don't hate on the flower print. I freaking love flower print. I like almost all prints, but I can't pull off all prints. Oh wow. Good, good. So you got new meds from Japan. Yeah. I don't think so. If I look like a grandma, okay, look. I don't know. Lewis must have had a pretty hip grandma to be dressed like this, right? That's some hip grandma because that's much more stylish than my grandma. My grandma's probably whack me on the head if she heard this. She'd be like, "What? What are you talking about, Erica? Me not being stylish." Now my grandma is so cute. My grandma is super cute. I think my grandma's like 4'10". She's like 4'10". You know that whole Asian meme where they talk about is someone yelling? What do you hear? I don't hear anything.
Grandma.
Ugh.
Tinnitus, Grandma?
What?
Erica, the shirt is aging you.
How's this shirt aging me?
You can't hear anymore. How do you
Huh?
not hear that? There are people screaming at the top of their lungs and
You're
fighting.
all the way on that side of the apartment. I'm like in the
It
middle.
makes no difference. They're like 2 blocks away. Erica.
What?
Grandma.
How many grams?
Polka dot dress.
You hate polka dots. What do
I
you
don't
have
hate
against
them.
polka dots?
I have nothing against them when worn by 85-year-old little grandmas that do this with their card.
But he does not. This guy is anti. You know what? I should wear more polka dots. I think I'm gonna rock the polka dot, and then you're gonna say, you know what, polka dots. Some 6-year-old girls wear polka dots. When I was old,
That's
I had
even worse.
I had a polka dot dress. Did you know that? I had a red and white polka dot
That's
dress.
even worse.
Yeah. Well,
That's even worse,
why?
Erica.
Why? I'm just saying, not all polka
Having
dots.
sex with a grandma is different than having sex with a... I'm not even gonna go there, but no.
I didn't even make it that way. You
Erica!
brought it up. I'm just
Ew!
saying.
Why are you
Like
wearing
polka dots.
Erica?
Look, polka dots are not limited
No
to
polka
old.
dots, Erica.
See, So if you guys, oh look, if you guys want to swing over to 141 West 27th Street, make sure you wear polka dot. Okay, make sure you wear polka dotted, and that way he'll be triggered. Yeah, get polka dot panties. I'm gonna get the polka dotted granny panties. Thank you very much. Okay, dotted granny panties. I'm gonna make sure they sag. Yeah, polka dot bikini. Yeah, I'm gonna have a polka dot bikini, and I'll be like, look at this. He thinks I look like I'm 80 years old in this polka dotted uh bikini. Bed-Stuy is where Chris Rock grew up. Really? Wow. Did you know Chris Rock grew up in Bed-Stuy?
No.
He did. He did. You know what he did? He got out of bed. You know, actually, I have polka dot. I have polka dot pajamas. I just remember that. Yeah, I got this polka dotted top, and I also have polka dotted pajamas. So I don't know. Like, I don't have anything polka dots. I seriously don't have anything about. If you wore polka dots, I would not call you a grandpa. What? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Why are you fighting me with a chopstick while I'm doing a stream? This is so weird. So weird, you guys. Why are we doing this? This is weird. Jeez Louise, this is so strange. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I know you want attention, but jeez, holy crap. You know what? Okay, I'll end my stream, okay? I'll pay you attention, okay? I'll pay you attention.
It's the vaccine doing it, alright.
Huh?
It's the vaccine.
Bullshit. Bull. Yeah, bull. Yeah, so he this is his like second day. This is his second day of what was it? No, his first day after getting the you know what. So he got it done yesterday. And oh, did you hear that cough? The end is near. Okay, I shouldn't say that. But so he got the you know what yesterday. And now his arm hurts, right? So he has his one of his arms hurt, and he says he has a headache, and he's if you're feeling dehydrated, you should drink water. But yeah, he's just not getting the sleep that he needs after getting. So it's kind of strange. Like, I don't know about you guys. I got the when I got the flu shot, I didn't have like arm soreness the next day, or I didn't feel like super tired. But I guess the you know what means that it's more powerful. I don't know. Good immunity generation. Okay, so if you have a headache, you have good immunity generation. Oh, look at that. Polka dot visor and gopher grip to easy pick up cans, place in the shopping cart, and then recycle. Oh, yeah, you know what I should do? You know what? I have a polka dot umbrella too. I love my polka dot umbrella. I actually do like polka dots. Actually, I like polka dots. Maybe I'm just channeling my inner grandma. Maybe, right? So, I'm going to get. I gotta try on more clothes. I have like a whole load of clothes that I gotta try on. Okay, maybe not that much. Maybe like 6 more items, and then I gotta ask people if anybody wants it. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go over to donate my stuff, and it's kind of like a free thing. So it's a freegan event where people bring stuff, and then you can just bring whatever you want and then take whatever you want. It's not like a swap. It's not like if you bring 5 items you have to take 5. You can only take 5 items or anything like that. But I am bringing like shoes and clothes, and yeah, shoes and clothes basically, and getting it out of this apartment, and I am so excited about getting rid of it. But that kind of stuff, yeah. So I think I'm just gonna have this on like a continual basis, and then you guys know I've been decluttering and stuff. So it has been a process, and what I've learned is this. Like, if you go and like declutter, you gotta just stay consistent with it. Like, I know some people, they're like, oh, I'm gonna just spend 5 hours decluttering and that's it. Like, no, every week make sure you declutter, even if it's 1 item or 2 items. That makes all the difference. And then slowly but surely, right, slowly but surely things clear up. And yeah, so I have a lot of clothes, because even though I was like getting right? Even though I was sorting through it, it's like I had clothes and I thought like, oh, this looks pretty good. But then you come back to it like a couple months later, take a really good hard look, and then you realize like, yeah, you know, it's not perfect or anything like that. So, or it's not perfect, but it doesn't look that good. Like it's a little too long or a little too short. Maybe the sleeves are way too long, but you kept it because you're like, oh, you know, it's pretty good. But yeah, it's at this point where I'm kind of telling myself like, no, I just want to have it look like a certain standard. And Lewis thinks I look good because he has this thing against polka dots. So if anybody wants to send them a greeting card or send them a thank you card or send them a hello card or show up at 141 West 27th Street, make sure you have polka dots. Like trigger the out of him because he's just being unfairly judgmental towards me. It's very mean. It's very mean. I mean, like, what did the polka dots do to him? But yeah, I was telling him that yeah, not only grandmas wear polka dots. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like a bunch of Hollywood celebrities wear polka dots too, and they're not 80. They're not 80. So really quick story before I go. Really quick story. There was this person right in one of my free groups, and they said something along the lines of, every day they were going to be giving away something, right? I know, Jim. I know, Jim. Okay, so he said every day he would be giving away something, and he specified it wouldn't be crap. And I was like, oh man, maybe he's giving me a shout out to me because you know I'm just like, hey, does anybody want this like random item over here? Hey, does anybody want this random item over here? Damn it! I hear myself echoing. Damn it! I hear myself echoing. Echoing. Hey, can you mute that? Hey, can you mute that? Hey. Okay, thank you. So, 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 so. Oh, it's done. Okay, good. Good, that jackass finally stopped. Okay, so, okay. So the person, they said that they said that they weren't gonna post any crap, and I was like, man, maybe they're giving me a shout out, right? They're like, oh man, because like some of my items, I'm like, hey, does anybody want like these binder clips? Because I don't have the use for these binder clips, or does anybody want this little like knickknack? And yeah, I'm like, you know what? If it's around the apartment and I don't want it, I'll just get rid of it. Like I don't care if I posted like something like 200 items or something. Because remember, right? There was a time that I was dumpster diving, and then when I was dumpster diving, I would like be giving things away. So out of the whole group, I've definitely posted the most. And some people have asked me, they're like, "Oh, are you moving?" No, I'm just decluttering. I'm like in the constant state of decluttering. So this person, they set a whole goal of, they said they're gonna give away 100 items in 100 every single day they would be posting. Now, I know that for me, I could never do that. I could never say like every day I'm gonna post something because I'm gonna break it, right? And then once I break it, I'd feel like one of those people who cheat on their diet, and then they say, "Oh, you know, you're a lost cause, you're a failure, like give up." So I thought like maybe this would happen with them, and sure enough, like after the fifth day or something, it's like they just dropped off the radar, and I can't help but think like, yeah, what happened to the freaking other 95 items? Who knows? But yeah, so now they have all these items, and it's like I really think that they set them up for themselves up for failure by saying stuff like, I'm going to give away something every single day. Like why not post 5 items or 7 items a week? Or just to say like, okay, you know, every Wednesday I'm going to post up 7 items, and yeah, you got like the rest of the week to like corral 7 items, and if you screw up on Wednesday, right, you can post it on Thursday or Friday. The whole thing is put 7 items, or just challenge yourself and just put one item a week. So yeah, they dropped off the radar, and I don't want to be like, I kind of figured that would happen, but that told me a lot. So the stuff that I do, I don't set a hard like limit. It's just like make sure you post at least one item a week, or you're giving away one item a week. And yeah, if I give away more, like great. If I, you know what? It's better than zero. It's better than zero. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I know like some people are. Tranquil Cat says, Wait, if Lewis says he looked like an old lady by wearing polka dots, then Lewis looks like an old man wearing polos.
My polos don't have dots on them.
Yeah, and Lewis has gray hair, so that's that. I have gray hair too. I actually do have a few gray hairs. A
Okay,
few.
I'm gonna get revenge on this kid.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, watch out. You're gonna get banned on his channel. He's gonna be like, "How dare you insult my great hair, my polos?"
Gonna get revenge.
Huh?
Revenge coming.
And hey, stop that! Stop that! Pause that! Pause that! Pause that! No, actually, a few of my white hairs actually have turned back. Shit, hold on. Actually, a few of my white hairs turned back to gray, and I did a stream on it actually when I changed my diet. That helped me immensely. So I did it where I was like, look, my hair used to be gray and it suddenly turned back to dark. So Lewis has seen multiple trends where my hair used to be like I used to have like a long gray strand, and then the root is gray. But yeah, if you don't, yeah, you can look at my old videos. I think I did something like reversing gray hairs, and yeah, but I actually did show it. So there was a few hairs that I actually did reverse, and the gray's hairs were like freaking long too, so it wasn't short. So some people think gray hair is deficiency. I have heard some people say something along the lines of, like Astra Conlu. She says that if she, when she went on the carnivore diet, she's on zero carbs, zero sugar, meat, pure animal organs, no sugar, and she says her hair is like dark again, like she reversed all her grays, and I don't have the fortitude to do that. Like I'm not gonna go on the carnivore diet, especially after getting keto rash, right? After my whole skin issue, it's not looking attractive. Yeah. But you know what? Remember, right? It's better to have gray than no hair. Sorry to the people who are bald, but it's true. It's like some people might be like, oh, I hate the hair, but then there's other people who say that they wish they had gray hair. And that's just something to keep in mind, too. Like, if you're bald, my thing is just like, you just own it, right? Like, I know some people, they're really insecure if they're bald. Just make just like either shave your head. Like, Prince William, for instance, he was balding and he tried to cover it up and then he shaved his head and now he looks so much more confident. But the other thing you could do is if you're balding, you could try and get like a toupee or a hair transplant or something like that. And yeah, just run with it. It's like you gotta make do the best of your situation. If you're balding and yeah, just do accept that you're balding, or if you can get some kind of, I don't know, plugs or hair transplants or toupees, like there's nothing wrong with that either. Because like some people they say that yeah they get like a toupee and then they look so much younger with it. You guys can look on YouTube and you'll see that as well. And I think like for like hair extensions, women get weaves. I have like a fake ponytail because my hair is like shorter, right? Like I wish my hair was like longer. And I have no problem admitting that. I'm like, yeah, look, this is my fake long ponytail because my hair isn't like 24 inches long. So yeah, I don't see any problem with a guy wearing a toupee or having a like a glue on like hair thing to cover up their bald patch. Like nothing, no, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. No, seriously, seriously, there's nothing wrong with it. If think about it, right? If it's accepting of women getting hair extensions, clip-in hair extensions, and saying like, look how great you can look with your hair extensions, then there really should be no double standard for men getting glued on hair or a toupee or something like that. Really, it's false. And if anybody like disagrees with me in there, right? It's just like it's true, right? It's like freaking fake hair is like no big deal. Yeah, yeah. So let's see this guy. Look at this jerk over here. I'd rather be bald than wear polka dots. Watch out. Louis Rothman 2022. 2022. I'm gonna say this is you got bowling on the polka dots. That's what I would tell him if that happened. Ooh. Was that a you know what shot or was that something else? It kind of sounded like one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought they were you know what's going on. Um, let's see. You just wear hat. Oh yeah, and if people are insecure about that, like you could wear a hat. Look at Neil. You know that singer. You know Neo. What's his name? No, no. What's the song that he said? Like Miss Independent. Um, that so sick. You know that so sick of love song. That one. Yeah, he wears hats and he's bald or he's balding, and he looks great with the freaking hats. Like he looks super stylish with his hats. He freaking rocks it. Yeah, Neil, Neyo. Yeah, he's I think he's like half black, half Asian, and he always wears a hat. He always like wears a beanie or a fedora or something like that. And I saw a picture of him. I think he got imprisoned, but I might be wrong. And I was like, oh, dang, he has no hair. And then I realized, like, shit, wow. So he's been wearing the hats, like, to just own it, right? Because I always thought, like, maybe that was just his style, but it wasn't. Oh, yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah, like, I can't imagine him with hair. It's just so weird. I think it looks so much cooler without hair. Or, like, The Rock, right? Dwayne Johnson, him. Or who else? Vin Diesel, right? Vin Diesel's bald too, and yeah, they just look cool with it. I can't imagine Vin Diesel or I can't imagine like Dwayne Johnson with hair. It's like strange. It's just like yeah, you just look so much more of a badass being balls. You're bald, you gotta be ripped. Let's see. Well, you look better. Anybody looks better if they're ripped, but I think if you're who's that? That Jason Stratham guy? Yeah, he's bald or balding too, I think. But yeah, there's yeah. So you can work on your styling, right? As anything, and then you can work on your body like anybody, and yeah, you'll feel better. It's like hair is just one thing. It's like hair isn't everything, but yeah, yeah, Jason Statham isn't he balding? I remember just imagining it. He is right. He's bald or balding. I can't remember. Brittany, you know what? Brittany did it, but she was going through some issues, and I actually feel really bad for her because she's on a permanent conservatorship. Free Britney movement. I'm a big fan of Britney as well. So, like I said, I gotta get going. So, I will talk to you guys later. Today, you might have learned that Lewis hates polka dots, but I love polka dots, and that's all. And that's all that matters. And yeah, just yeah. So if you guys want to mail him anything, make sure you add some polka dots in there. If you want to like ship a computer to the store, draw polka dots on there, just so he triggers you. Just so it triggers him. And I don't know if you send them an e-card or something, make sure it's polka dots. Just put a bunch of polka dots, like yeah, polka dot dress, polka dot everything. Just yeah, that's what I'm gonna learn from this kind of thing. I hope nobody ever forgets that he loves polka dots very much. Send them a polka dotted polo shirt. That would be something, right? He'd probably burn that shirt. He'd be like, I don't want to look like a grandpa, right? But you know what? Maybe he'll look good in the polka dotted polo shirt because we've only seen him in black, gray, and white. There's only 3 different colors. And can you imagine how he'd look like if he had a black T-shirt with like different color polka dots, like a black polo with like white polka dots on there or something. That looked pretty like. Oh. What shirt does he wear? He wears a small in men. So, that is just the perfect size for a polka dotted polo. But there's no guarantee that he would wear. He probably wouldn't wear it because it would go against his color scheme, which is black, white, gray. Um, maybe he has a special blue here and there. But yeah, polka dot, I don't think he would actually wear it. So even though I'm joking with you guys, just know that if you actually did buy him a polka dot polo shirt, he probably would not wear it. He'd probably be like, I can't wear it. I'm gonna look old. I'm gonna look like a grandpa, and he doesn't want his audience thinking that what is Grandpa Lewis doing on stream? But yeah, he should venture off into the polka dots. Yeah. New Ross. Hey, you know what? That reminds me. Yeah, can you imagine if Apple redid their logo and they made it a bunch of polka dots instead? That would be epic. That would be really epic. I really hope that there's an Apple iOS called Polka Dot. You hear that, Apple? In case you want to trigger him. Like, you know how they had Mojave and High Sierra? Polka Dot. Polka Dot iOS. Polka Dot. See you guys.